where I tuck, lift up, back down. What's going on, everybody? In this video, we're going to go over an exercise that I like to do to strengthen, or at least start to get a little bit of stability going into the muscles in the back of the neck. Those that don't know me, if you're new to this channel, my name is Dr. Chris Collier. I'm a chiropractor and a strength coach. I like to make videos on different exercises people can do, fitness routines, as well as how to manage certain injuries. If you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're not, then don't, whatever. So I find that a lot of what we do in the rehab world, when we're doing neck rehab or we're trying to work on neck strength, is really focused for the muscles in the front of the neck, specifically your deep neck flexors, where those muscles are going to help pull the head back, tuck the chin. We use them a lot for posture, whether that's important or not, it's a different story. But we don't really give a lot of love to the muscles in the back of the neck. So a lot of these muscles, there's a handful of them that are going to extend your head. Personally, I feel like these are really problematic for most people in that they tend to be the tight, cranky, spastic muscles. And when we do have those neck spasms or strains, these are the muscles that are usually involved. This is why I always want to throw load or strength stability stuff at things that either feel tight or are frequently injured. So this is a posterior neck plank, and I like to do this on a wall. It's much easier. What I'm using here are two slider discs. If you don't have slider discs, you can use a yoga block. We can use a half cut foam roller. You can use a pillow. Or if you're super tough, just use the back of your head against the wall. So I'm going to use a pillow here. That kind of feels nice. So as I'm here, the whole focus is first, I'm going to tuck my chin down to kind of get my face somewhat in line with the front of my chest here. And then I push my head into the wall. What that's going to do is then increase the engagement of the muscles back here. And then from there, I lift off the wall like this. So it's real subtle. You don't have to do too much. And level one, I would say, or beginner level, would be to just sit here and hold. Call these isometric holds. Feel a nice soft engagement in the back of the neck and the upper back. A lot of these muscles attach in your upper back. So I can start at 10 seconds, work my way up, whatever's comfortable. And then once people get a little bit more comfortable with that, then I can do this in actual reps, where I tuck, lift up, back down, lift up, back down. Then you can kind of mix and match. So I can lift up, maybe hold for 5 seconds, come back down. Now, a little bit of a progression would be to keep that engagement there and then start to add a little bit of movement up and down. I want you to be subtle with this. For most people, these muscles are massively weak and untrained, so you don't want to do too much too soon. So it's very much a slow progression into this type of thing. Now, I didn't mention this earlier, but the more upright you are, or let's say the further up the wall your head and the pillow is, the easier it's going to be. Sizes where, like, if I was laying flat on my back, that would almost be impossible to be able to lift myself up. So if I want to progress, I just slide down the wall a tad, bring my feet away from the wall, and then same thing. So everybody can find a nice medium, position that's, comfortable but not too crazy. So like I said earlier, you want to ease into this. You don't want to do too much too soon. Just do a few reps, few sets of few reps, maybe a couple isometric holds, 10, 20 seconds, whatever works for you. What you'll notice, which is kind of funny, is like after you do that, your head's gonna feel lighter. Not in a, in my head, but you're engaging things you're really not used to, okay? So I'll kind of finish the exercise as I've, worked my extension. I might then get a little bit of a stretch downward just to counterbalance the movement we just did. So posterior neck planks, meaning, we're working on the muscles in the back of the neck and the upper back. If you have any questions, obviously let me know, and I'll see you.